Hi guys, welcome back. So finally we're going to start my drugstore makeup series, and the first brand I choose is from Rimmel London. And I think most of the other brands like Maybelline or Wet n Wild, they are so popular these days and a lot of people were reviewing their products. So I thought I will go for the less popular brand. So Rimmel, I have used their products before, especially the bronzer I mentioned a few times in my videos. For my skin, I feel they are better than Hourglass, they are better than Too Faced. Like, I have faith in them, you know. So I thought I'm going to go for the whole thing, explore more products from this brand. Today we're going to start with all face. So I have a Rimmel foundation and concealer and a setting powder. If you're curious, just stay tuned. So the first one is we're going to try this foundation. So the reason I picked this foundation rather than other foundations from this brand is because first, it's full coverage, and then second, it lasts for 25 hours. Like, who is going to put foundation for 25 hours? And it's just 1 hour more than a whole day. Like, how did they pick that number? And also because it's like with comfort serum, like there is skin benefit into it. I thought that sounds nice. And also it's sweat, humidity, and transfer proof. Like, you cannot get better than that, right? So the color I picked today is 200 soft beige. They only have like 7 colors to choose from. I tried one before this one, it's too light for me. And the one after this is too dark for me. So if this doesn't work for me, then I have no color work for me. So this one cost $8.29. I got it from CVS, so if you got it from other place, it might be like somewhat cheaper or more expensive. I don't know. So we're going to try this right now. So I'm going to use a beauty blender and a brush on each side of my face and then see which one works better. So this is shake it well, so let's shake it. Shake it well, shake it well. I'm just going to pour, oh, this is thick. So I'm going to just pour on my hand and apply on the face. Like, this is quite thick. I don't know if this is too much or too little. Let's try. Ooh, it smells nice. It smells fresh. It seems like this color might be good, but I don't know yet. Let's blend this out. So I'm going to use Beauty Blender on the right side of my face and then brush on the left. I think the color is good. So far it goes on very nicely. And it's, you can see it's not a matte finish. This is kind of like a little bit luminous finish since it contains serum, so I assume it has like oil, kind of somewhat skincare inside. But this, it doesn't seem like it's full coverage. I'm going to go for the second layer later on and then see how it works. And then I'm going to use the Morphe M439 brush to blend on this side. I think on the brush side is just a little, tiny little bit more coverage. But either way, I don't think it's full coverage. It's for just one layer. So I'm going to do a second layer to see if it adds up to a full coverage. Okay, let's go for the second layer. And so far, because the foundation is so thick, so I don't think it made a mess without the pump. Usually if it is too liquidy, then it's... Okay, second layer, let's go with Beauty Blender again on this side. Oh no, it builds to full coverage, right? Okay, now brush. a lot more coverage with the brush for the second layer now. It does oxidize a little bit. Okay, so the foundation is on and it's still not setting. It's kind of sticky on my face right now. I'm just going to give it a minute to set before we try out the concealer. It has been like a few minutes and it's still kind of tacky. I don't think it will dry fully. So from up close, I didn't see it cleanse on any dry patches, and it doesn't accentuate my lines and doesn't settle in the fine lines, especially like around the nose area. Usually it would just, so far it didn't do that, and it looks nice. It's a good finish. Like, I think the serum did something in this foundation so it doesn't seem dry. So far it feels a little tight now since it's like tacky, so I feel my face is a little tightening, but it's okay, not that bad. Okay, now we're going to try concealer. This is the Match Perfection Concealer, and it wears for up to 13 hours. It contains vitamin C and E, all the good stuff. So my color is 240, fair or light neutral. So we're going to try that. And you twist, there's a brush, so I guess you squeeze, right? Okay. Oh, this is thick too. And this is light. It might be too light on my face. Okay, we're going to try that. Okay, a little bit more. Again, I'm going to use brush on this side and blender on this side. So let's blend this first. Not bad. Not bad. I feel like this is drying, so I have to work fast. So I'm going to use the Eco Tool concealer brush, the smaller one, to blend the under eye. It did brightening my under eye. And with the brush, just you can see this is like more coverage and brightening more. And this one, the Beauty Blender just sheer it a little bit more. Yeah, I like it. So far, no complaints. It's nice. Now I can start to feel the foundation. You can definitely feel it tightening, like grabbing your face. You can feel that. So this concealer is $6.49. This is only like 0.23 fluid ounce, and this is like 1 ounce. So this is more expensive than this. So next is the pressed powder. So this is the Stay Matte pressed powder. They have 8 shades available, and then the first one seems very light, and this is transparent. So it seems like it doesn't have any color. We will see. And it's long-lasting pressed powder. Again, long-lasting. It says up to 5 hours of shine control. Let's open this up. This is the same packaging as the bronzer. So I like this packaging. This is seem like not transparent. We'll see. It's not as smooth as other powders. Let's see if it is transparent. Why it doesn't feel like it's transparent? We'll see on the face. So let's set the under eye area. Oh, it's a lot of product. Now I look up close, I start to see the concealer on this area. It starts to crease, like it moves, and then you can see all the lines and cracking, settling the fine lines. It's not good. And then when you set it with the powder, it just grabs more. It's not a good look. Okay, we're still going to go with it. I think it did the shine control right now, but it's definitely thick, and from far away you couldn't tell the difference. Like, it seems good, but if you look up close, like this area and this area, it's creasing and kind of balled up, like around my eyes, like this crumbles. And also remember the foundation, they said it's transfer proof. Let's do a test. So I'm going to use a clean tissue and we're going to press on the face and see if it transfers. Yep, no transfer. It's very clean. Yep, no transfer. So that is good. I can still feel the foundation. It's like tightening over here. I can feel it. Okay, so this is my foundation from far away. Now it seems like it's full coverage. I forgot to mention this one. This powder is $6.29. So kind of similar price as the concealer. And so far I'm not a big fan of this concealer since it's like crumble and like creasing in this area, and then the powder just didn't help with the situation. But the shine control with the powder seems working right now. I have to check with you guys during the day and see if it controls more. Yeah, so far it looks good from far away. Don't get closer to me and this looks not great. So I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. So I went ahead and did the rest of the makeup, and the only Rimmel product I use is the bronzer, and this is the natural bronzer from Rimmel. I have mentioned this a lot of times in my videos, and this is just goes on very nicely. The color, the feel to it is really nice. This is the only thing from Rimmel London I used for the rest of my face. All the rest of the products, I will list them down below, so check them out if you're interested. For the lips, I only use the Candy K lip liner from Kylie Jenner Cosmetics. So that's the only thing I use, not anything else. Right now it's 9:43 in the morning, so I will probably be checking up with you guys around 12, like just a few hours later, and see how it looks, and then probably the end of the day after I'm back in here in this environment. I will see you guys in a little bit. Hi guys, so right now it's 1 o'clock. It's about 3 hours and a little bit more than 3 hours, so let's check up. I'm not that shiny. Usually by 3 hours my face will be a lot more shinier, but so by the nose it seems like it's about to break up soon. Not right now yet, but I feel like it's going to break up soon. So, and the under eye area is getting better. Facial oil will start to like mix in with the foundation, so it helps with the dryness. So the under eye areas is better and it's not creasing. From far away it still looks good. So I will check back with you guys around 7 o'clock, something like that. I will be back home. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Bye. Hi guys, so this is the final check-in, and honestly I'm very impressed by the foundation. Like usually at this time I wear this like almost 9 hours, a little bit more than 9 hours. Usually at the end of the day, this area and the chin here, they will be all like breaking up, but so far it looks good. Except for the shyness, I try not to blot anything throughout the day, even though I was like trying so hard. I just want to see how it turned out at the end. And it's not as shiny as I thought it would be, right? Just a little bit nose, and even here it's not like blotchy, it's not creasing. The only thing is the concealer. So the concealer I'm not a fan of because it starts to get creasing around here. Let's get you closer. Ooh, probably this is too close. Okay, so around here it starts to get like really creasing during the day, and here even though it's getting better than the beginning, but it's still 13 hours? No, I don't think so. This is no more than 10 hours, and then I don't like it. You have better options, I think, out there rather than this concealer. But this foundation, I highly recommend it. And it's definitely full coverage, definitely transfer proof, and I didn't sweat, so I don't know about the sweating, and it lasts longer. I don't know about the 25 hours limit, but so far it still looks good. So I highly recommend this foundation. And it didn't say anything about shining control, oil control. It didn't say anything about that. So if I shine, it just naturally I'm oily. And then this powder, I don't think so. It's very kind of chunky as a setting powder. It's chunkier than most of the high-end setting powder, and it does settle in the fine lines, especially with this concealer. So yeah, I don't, and it says it's shine reduce, shine control, and stay matte. It only stay matte for the first, probably the first 2 hours, but that's it. So yeah, I don't like about this powder either. And the foundation is really good. Also, I didn't use any like primer underneath the foundation, and it's already like lasting so long. Imagine if you use a good primer, that will like make everything perfect. If you're looking for a long-lasting foundation, this is the one to go, and it's Drugstore. It's cheap. Yeah, so that's all for today's video, and for my next video, still Rimmel. That brand, still Rimmel, but I'm going to try the eyeshadow palette, contour palette, and mascara and eyeliner, all the eye stuff. So if you're interested to know if they're good or bad, stay tuned and subscribe to my channel. Again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video.